Well, my turtle tried to lay eggs right here in my enclosure, and I'm going to see if she put any eggs into this area. Usually, this is sort of obvious that she was digging and partially covered it up. So I'm going to dig down here and see if she succeeded in laying eggs last night, or this is just going to be a false hole, a nest cavity that did not turn out to be successful. You know, if they sense something about the soil that discourages them, they will not lay their eggs. Like a rock can interfere with them laying eggs. But in this case, she decided to lay eggs. I see one right now. I just barely. I'm going to keep it oriented in the direction that it was laid. Um, Usually this isn't necessary, but I like to be as careful as I can when I'm gathering the eggs. If they've been in the ground, if they had been in the ground for 3 or 4 days or longer, it's real important to keep the orientation of the egg exactly the same as it was while it was in the ground. Turtle eggs, there's something about them that they orient a certain direction while they're in the ground, and they're over the millions of years that turtles have lived on Earth, they all use this technique of laying their eggs in the ground, and usually they're never bothered except by predators, which would tend to eat the eggs and destroy the nest. And there's a very high mortality naturally with turtles that lay their eggs. There could be raccoons in the vicinity. I have a nice cover to exclude raccoons. We do have a few raccoons in our neighborhood, and it's really important that dogs and cats are kept out of my box turtle and Russian tortoise enclosure. That makes 6 eggs so far in this nest cavity that she has chosen to lay her eggs in. And that is it. That is really excellent. I will take these eggs and place them into my homemade incubation chamber, where I can keep the temperature of the eggs at a relatively constant temperature, right around 83 degrees. And it allows them to have a better chance of survival. If I had left these eggs in the ground here, we're going to have a string of weather here for the next 10 days, approximately over 100 degrees every day. And if those eggs were superheated like that, I know that in the soil they wouldn't quite get that hot, but it's just not good for turtles to have that warm a temperature. So it looks like I got 6 eggs here, and I'm going to put them in my incubation chamber.